Hello, Jamie. Welcome to Fight Week. How are we feeling?
I feel good, man. How about you guys?
Good, good. Obviously, not an ideal situation you'd like to be in. How do you approach this fight?
Do or die.
For sure. And what excites you most about Josh Fremd, right? I mean, he just came off a good win. What do you see in him, and path? What do you see? How do you see your pathway to victory against Josh Fremd?
Go out there, put hands on him, get him out there, get him out of there fast as possible.
For sure. And obviously, the last fight against Nickal didn't go your way. I mean, can you explain to us a bit more what happened in that sequence? I mean, are you gonna Did you try to protest or something like that?
Um, I'm sure everybody saw it. I mean, I don't really bitch about things. I don't really say much about anything when stuff happens. Um, you know, it is what it is.
And from these past fights that haven't gone your way, is there any takeaways that might help you get the win against Josh Fremd?
I'll just say I took a lot of these fights short notice, or taking them right after a fight because I was asked. Um, the Bo Nickel fight, I was trained and ready to go. Then things happened. Things just didn't happen in my favor. I don't blame anybody, but the UFC offered me a chance to redeem myself, and I'm going to take that and run away with it.
Awesome. Good luck.
Thank you.
I just have one for you. They always say you don't lose, you learn. Do you believe that? And if so, what did you learn?
You definitely lose, but you definitely learn. The last fight, I didn't learn anything. All I learned is that I guess people were blind. But I learned that I needed to stop being so hesitant. And I go ahead and believe in my ability, which I know I'm better than a lot of these people. There's a lot of people I fought, I should have beat them. But me holding myself back is why I lost. So this time, like I had expectations to let it all go last time, I'm going to do it in this fight.
How do you remain positive and motivated during those times?
Just the way I grew up, man. People's always talked down about me. I've always been the person last picked. I've always been the person that's not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. So overcoming obstacles in my own mind and people that doubt me, I guess, it's a big driver for anybody. Most athletes, or that's a drive for them. It's a drive for me too. Just want to prove people wrong and prove myself right.
Do you feel like the pressure's completely on Josh? Just because, like, obviously he's got the big win over Cedricus last fight, and I mean, there are people that are going to count you out. So do you feel like the pressure's on his end?
Nah, the pressure's on me. I need to win this fight. And I'm going to take that pressure, and I'm going to make it into diamonds. And I'm going to let it all hang out Saturday night. And I don't care if I get kicked in the nuts or bit on the damn nose. We're going to go at it.
So what you're saying is from the time that bell rings, it's going to be all gas, no brakes?
I don't know about that, but when I start touching, I won't stop.
You're very good, if I may say, very good at listening, not only to other people, but are you ready to listen to yourself, to trust what is going on inside your head and your heart, to do what's right for you moving forward?
That is the best question I've ever been asked in my entire life. You're 100% right, man. Like that's a light. I mean, I got to listen to myself. I got to listen to myself. I'm listening to myself and I'm ready to go. Chris Wyman's in my ear. John Salter, Joe Selecki, all these people are, Jamie, go, go, go. Jeff and all my coaches and Carlos, all of them just telling me, just Jamie, go, let it go. You got to believe in yourself. And I'm like, yeah, I do believe in myself. And then I get in some fights and doubt myself. But you're right. I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to believe in my actions. I'm going to do what I know I can do. I'm very good at performing in the gym, but then when I get in the cage, a lot of hesitation comes out. I'm going to let that shit go.
What I hear in the interpretation that I have of you and your reputation, Jamie, is that when you start feeling like so much is coming at you, that's when it's time for you to set boundaries even with yourself and pull back, pull to the side, pull wherever you need to pull yourself to. Put yourself first. And it's okay to put yourself first because you don't want to be too far ahead. You don't want to be too far behind. But you know how to pay attention to either to know when someone's walking side by side with you or when they're not walking there at all.
Right. I believe that.
I'm wishing the best for you on Saturday.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Your UFC, your official UFC debut, you fought a guy who's also on this card. And I just wonder, from your perspective, like, as a fighter, is it awkward when you see a guy that you've been in a fight with, like when you run into him at the PI, or is it just, because it's all business, right?
Oh, I've been hanging out with him the whole time.
Seems like a cool guy.
I'm cool with everybody I fight, man. I don't have problems with nobody, you know. Even Bo Nickal. I mean, I see him. What's up, bro? I'm cool with anybody. But at the same time, I am a person, if you disrespect me, we will fight right there. Like, I'm that guy. But I'm also not looking for any trouble. But since my fault, I don't mind hanging out with them. I hang out with them all day. They nice people. I'm nice people. They got families. They got kids and stuff. Just like I got a kid. I gotta pay, I gotta feed my children in the same way they gotta feed theirs. So, I mean, it's all business. It only becomes a problem if you disrespect me. Then it'll change. But he's cool. I'm cool.
You think he gets it done?
I don't even know who he's fighting.
AJ Dobson.
Don't know him.
Yeah, I don't know much about him either.
Yeah, people think I'm disrespectful when I say I don't know somebody. I genuinely don't know who they're talking about. I don't really watch fighting. I really don't really watch anymore. Ever since I got in the UFC, I just don't really watch.
Did you watch Bo Nickal's fight though in his last one?
No, I didn't see his either.
Wow. Hey,
I only saw it on Instagram, like the highlights of it.
yeah, it was pretty impressive. We didn't know he had hands like that.
It's pretty easy to hit somebody that's not really trying to hit you back. If you were to try that with me, it would be way different.
Well,
That's why he grabbed me.
welcome back to Apex.
Yeah.
This is familiar territory for you. Does that make the fight week that much easier to, slide into Saturday night, knowing that you're in just a familiar place? You got the PI next door, everything you need right here.
Yeah, I love it, man. The UFC's been great. They've offered everything that we could need, and anything you ask for, they try to provide. So I'm very happy with it, and I'm very comfortable and excited to get in there and put on a show and get my hand raised because I know I will.
I know you just mentioned you don't really watch as much fighting, but when you compare to the other guys who like to watch fights, maybe to learn or just because they love the game, what is your take on that? Because, I mean, I feel like a lot of guys do really like to watch fights to learn, right?
See, I used to love watching fights, and then I got in the UFC, and I was like, it's like it was work. I don't want to look at work all day. So you catch me in the woods, hunting, training, at a gym training, riding four-wheelers. I'm country as hell. That's what I like to do. I train all day. I train, 6-8 hours a day. Last thing I'm trying to do is come home and watch what I've been doing all day. I just don't want to do it. That's it. All right, thanks.